Namaste, welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. Today we are going to make a North Indian Veg Thali. When you are cooking for guests and you want to make something special or even a weekend special for your family, I am going to make it as a step-by-step tutorial specially for beginners. The first step is planning the menu. Once you have planned the menu, you buy the groceries and other ingredients, whatever you require for it. Now today we have planned to make Matar Paneer, Channa Masala, Jeera Rice, Aloo Fry, Moong Dal halwa as our sweet dish. These are the basic main items on the menu. So the things which you need to do as a pre-preparation, overnight you can soak the chana and keep. I have already done that. And also I have soaked the Moong Dal for the halwa. This is also soaked and ready. So overnight soaking of chana, soaking of Moong Dal and setting curd. These are the three things you have to do overnight. In the morning I have taken the chana and boiled it in my pressure cooker for 4 whistles and then reduced the flame to sim and again cooked for another 15 minutes. So that we have lovely soft cooked chana ready over here. Now keep this aside. Also we need some hot milk for making the halwa. So I have boiled some milk and kept it ready now. Now we can start making the halwa. For the Moong Dal halwa, we had soaked the dal overnight. Now just drain out the water. Now we'll just crush it in the blender jar without adding any water. See, our Moong Dal is perfectly ground and ready. I am happy to use this, and that too first time I am using it for making a sweet. It's a gift from my son. Now take a heavy pan and I am adding 1/4 cup of ghee to it. Add a few chopped cashew nuts to it. When the cashew nuts are well roasted, just drain them from the ghee and remove them onto a bowl. Now to the same ghee, reduce the flame to absolute minimum and add in this ground dal. Now stir it well in the ghee. You can use either any heavy kadai or a non-stick pan because it might tend to stick to the bottom. We have been frying this on a low flame for about 10 minutes now. And see the lovely texture we have got. Now I am adding 1 cup of hot milk to this. Again mix everything well together and cook it for a couple of minutes till the milk is well absorbed. See, all the milk has been absorbed. Now we can add the sugar. If you want to add white sugar, you can add, but I prefer to add this country sugar or Jaggery powder as it is called. And again mix everything well together. This will again melt a bit. You just continue cooking it. So while that is cooking, we will powder the cardamoms. I have taken about 4 cardamoms here. See, it has cooked very well now and it is just leaving the sides and coming. I have used 3/4 cup of sugar. You can adjust the taste slightly less or more according to your option. Finally, I am just adding another 1 or 2 tablespoons of ghee. Add the cardamom powder, switch it off. Now our lovely Moong Dal halwa is now ready to be served. Finally, top it up with the fried nuts and your perfect Moong Dal halwa is ready. Next item is Matar Paneer. For that, here I have 200 grams of paneer and about 100 grams of this frozen green peas. Apart from that, 2 onions, 2 tomatoes, a small piece ginger and 2 cloves of garlic. I am using the same pan because we have the wonderful aroma of ghee in it. So here first take about 2 tablespoons of oil. This I am adding 2 onions, just roughly chopped because we are going to grind them in the blender again. And I have just taken 2 cloves of garlic. Garlic is optional. If you don't want, you can avoid it, no problem. A small piece of ginger. And fry all these for a couple of minutes. I am adding a little bit of salt to help in faster frying of the onions. Next, adding 2 tomatoes, also roughly chopped, and fry them also for a minute or 2 till they become soft. Here onions have fried well, the tomatoes have also become soft. I will just allow it to cool, and then when it is cool we can grind them into a paste in a blender jar. So we'll just wait for it to cool. While we are waiting for this to cool, we can start on our next item, that is Jeera Rice. I transferred the boiled channa into another bowl and will use the same pressure cooker for making the Jeera Rice. So heat the pressure cooker, and now I am adding about 2 tablespoons of ghee. When the ghee is hot, add some cloves, cinnamon, bay leaf, 2 green chillies I have slit, and also you can add 1 tablespoon of jeera and fry it well. Here I have 1 cup of long grain rice which I have washed and drained the water. Just lightly stir this rice also in the ghee. I used 1 cup of this rice, so I am going to add about 1.5 cups of water. Add a little bit of salt to taste. We will cook it for 1 whistle and switch it off. Now our masala for the Matar Paneer has cooled down. We will blend it to a paste in our blender jar. See, our masala is blended and ready. Heat some oil in a pan. Now add some jeera to it. When the jeera is well roasted, we will add in some haldi, chilli powder, keep the flame low. Next, add in this ground masala. Dania powder, jeera powder and garam masala. Stir all the masalas well with the ground paste so that everything is cooked well. Next, I have just added some water to the blender jar and add it to this. I am adding a little salt. Meanwhile, our jeera rice cooker is also done and I have switched it off. Just allow this to cook for a couple of minutes. Recently, I bought this rack too for storing all my glass lids. Otherwise, they were getting quite cluttered in the drawer. So this way, they are stored well, and I can just take down the one I want, neatly stacked in it. We'll cover this and allow it to cook for another 3 or 4 minutes. See, our masala has fried well. Now we can just add our paneer pieces to this, and also the frozen piece. And allow everything to cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. You can adjust the consistency and add a little more water if required. Meanwhile, we can have a look at our rice. See, it's perfectly done. Lovely separate grains. Let's close it back because we want to keep the heat. See, our Matar Paneer is perfectly done and ready. I will switch it off. I'll just transfer it into our serving bowl. See, our Matar Paneer is done and ready to be served. The next item is Channa Masala. For that, we have already soaked the chana overnight, cooked it in the pressure cooker, kept it ready. Now we have to again fry and grind a masala. For that, I have taken 3 onions, 3 tomatoes and a small piece of ginger. Heat some oil in a pan. Add the ginger, the onions, again just roughly chopped because we are going to grind them in our blender jar. Only 2 tomatoes, sorry, not 3. So I have taken the tomatoes also. Now stir fry all of them till the onions and tomatoes become soft. We can add some salt. When the tomatoes and onions are well done, we will switch it off and cool it on a plate. When cool, we will blend them into a paste in our blender jar. So while we are waiting for the masala to cool, let's make the dough for the puris. Here I have taken 1 cup of wheat flour or atta. To this I am adding 1 tablespoon of semolina, that is suji. Add some salt. We'll add water and make it into a tight dough. Don't add too much water all at once. Add water little by little because you want quite a tight dough. Finally, add a spoon of oil and again knead the dough well. This need not soak for a long time like how we make for rotis or chapatis. So puri you can make immediately or just 10 minutes soaking time is enough. Our dough is kneaded and ready. I will just cover it and keep it aside. Our masala has cooled to room temperature. Now we are ready to blend it into a paste. See, our masala is blended and ready. Now we will heat some oil. Add this ground masala to the hot oil. Allow it to cook on a low flame. Also, to thicken our gravy, I am just taking 2 tablespoons of this boiled chana. and I will grind this also into a paste. Next, we will add in some chili powder, salt. Remember, we already added a little bit of salt for the onion, so just add the salt only for the chana. And now we'll add in this chole masala also. Mix all the masalas well together so that they are well cooked. Cover this and allow the masalas to cook well for a couple of minutes. See, our masala is well cooked now. Next, we'll add in this cooked chana. Add some water to adjust the consistency. Cover it and allow it to cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. Our chana is boiling well. Now this is that boiled chana which we had ground into a paste. Add that also. It really adds to the taste as well as consistency. Mix it and allow it all to come to a boil once again. Our chana masala is boiling well now. We can switch it off. I'll remove it from here. See, our chana masala is done and ready. Now I'll just add a few strips of ginger on top and some fresh coriander leaves. Next, we are ready to make our item, that is aloo fry, a very simple dish. For this, I have taken half kg of aloos, peeled them. Aloo is potato, peeled and chopped them into pieces like this, soaked them in water and kept it. Now, we will heat about 2 tablespoons of oil. Add some mustard seeds, urad dal, jeera, a few curry leaves, we'll add these chopped potato pieces, turmeric powder, salt. This is the spicy chili powder. This is Kashmiri chili powder for color. And some hing, that is asafoetida. Now mix everything well together and allow it to cook till it is done. Initially you can cover and cook it for a few minutes and then we can cook it in an open stove. Keep tossing it around every few minutes and then on an open flame you can continue cooking on the flame on sim, that is on a low flame, till it becomes a little more crisp. I have shifted the potato to this side so that you can heat the oil for making the puris, since all our other dishes are done and ready. Our potato fry is well done now. We can switch it off. Okay, take it out onto a bowl. Our potato fry is also done and ready now. Portion out the dough into small balls like this. You can make about 10 or 12 puris and then roll them out into flat discs. They need not be very thin, they can be slightly thick. When the oil is nice and hot, gently slide in the puris. Fry them till they puff up well on both the sides. Drain out the oil. You just gently press it down with this spatula and deep fry the puris well like this. Drain out the oil. Finally, I have some papad here. I'll fry that also in the same oil when it is hot. And we are done. Now for the final touch. This is some onion slices which I had dried and kept in the summer when we had a lot of onions and good sunlight too. So now we can use that. If you don't have that, you can make onion into thin slices and add. This is entirely optional. If you don't have it, don't worry. Because I have, I'm just frying these in the hot oil. Fry them till they are nice and crisp. Then drain it out from the oil. And we can just add to the jeera rice. It adds to the appearance as well as taste. As I said, this is optional. If you want, you can add. And if you want to give a slightly rich appearance and taste to your Matar Paneer, here I have some fresh cream. Now we are ready to serve out our special thali. So first, let me take out the Moong Dal halwa. This is the Matar Paneer. Channa Masala, Jeera Rice, Puris. I also have some curd, a little bit of salad, pickle and papad. And this is the Aloo Fry. Thank you for watching the video. I have made it as a step-by-step procedure so that even beginners can easily understand. And if you're trying something out for the first time, you need not make such an elaborate meal. Try out one dish at a time and then you will easily gain confidence to make all the dishes. Make it for your family too over a weekend and enjoy a good meal. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Geeta's Kitchen and we'll meet again with another interesting video. And don't forget to tap the bell icon to get all my latest updates. Thank you.